One song.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to His and Hers podcast. We got an interesting show today. Let me first introduce my guest. My co-host, my sister Ashley. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
There you
Good
go.
morning. Good
Uh,
morning.
how was your before we get into the topics, let me check in on you. How was your day? How was your week?
If I'm talking about my week specifically, my week was great. Um, my week was great. Good news after good news after good news. But along with good news, when you in a family, there is
Yeah, we got a little family. I wouldn't even call it family drama. It's
don't even
unnecessariness. That's all I'm gonna
it's
say about it.
yeah, that requires additional uh inputs. So, other than that, though, me specifically, I'm doing amazing. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. Just preparing, like we speaking about family coming to visit for the weekend. Ashley's coming to visit me. My mother's coming to visit. My brother's coming to visit with his kids. So it's about to be a good little weekend. Good little weekend.
Exactly.
We're gonna celebrate Ashley a little bit. Mama's birthday. This week this weekend as well. So I got a little something planned for her.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be nice. It's gonna be nice. But let's get into the topic of the conversation for this week. We have the case of Carmelo Anthony. I
Mhm.
don't know much about him. All I know is he apparently stabbed someone.
Sorry, my that's that is Shadow, and there's a little dog walking on the street. Okay. if
It's
y'all
all
haven't,
good.
if y'all haven't didn't know, he's pretty quiet in the background most of the time. But that is Shadow, and something has caught his attention. It's a little dog. It's a little chihuahua walking down the street. So sorry, sorry, y'all.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, I don't know much about the case. I just know he stabbed a white boy on the track at school and he
Yeah.
was claiming self-defense
Hmm.
and he was found guilty with the all-white jury.
Yeah.
But if you could fill in my blinks, my misinformation, nah, I ain't gonna say misinformation, but the information that I do not know about the story.
Okay. So, um, I think you have the gist of it down. There really isn't. Um, are you, mm, the gist of
This,
it is correct. So, yes, he ended up. They were at I don't know if it's a track meet. I don't know what they were doing on the track field, but yes, they were at the school. There were some allegations that the boy that lost his life, Austin Metcalf, actually instigated um this confrontation up into this point. So we're talking about ongoing bullying and things of that nature where the school and stuff isn't stepping into exactly. Um but again, it's not documented to where what types of bullying occurred, because if the school didn't do anything about it, they didn't document it. So this is like from Carmelo's perspective, Carmelo and his family's perspective. So um yeah.
so they're claiming Metcalf was a bully, and
Yeah,
Carmelo was the victim of his bullying.
exactly.
Okay, okay.
Exactly. And there isn't really much information on the specific date about the actions that transpired other than what was identified in the court proceedings. So it's not like
Oh, so there's no like story of what happened that day.
I'm looking at it. All of the news stories is specifically just about the sentencing. People
Hmm.
are really people are people are really criticizing the how the jury was made up and stuff like that now. I think that there is like I'm looking now, like NBC has covered it, like all major news stations have covered this.
So what is the controversy of the sentencing?
That well, the controversy is one, they charged him as an adult, um,
How old was he? How old are we talking?
19.
That well,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They charged him as an
technically he's
adult.
an adult.
They charged him as an adult. Austin Metcalf was 17, so he technically would be
A minor.
right. And they gave
Oh,
him 35. They gave him 35 years. Um, I'm looking.
okay. 35 years.
Yeah.
Um is that I know that there's been protests about the 35 years and his family protesting it, like I don't want to be biased. I know that I am biased first of all. I don't want to be biased towards um anybody outside of my race. I want to be fair without
Okay.
knowing.
I got a little bit of information. Okay, so here is um there is a news article from Houston Public Media that has some of what the interaction was that day at the
Okay.
school. So it says, okay, so several schools were competing when Anthony sat under the Memorial High tent that was perched in the bleachers. Metcalf and others had reportedly told Anthony to leave. Witnesses testified, leading to the escalating confrontation. So that I kind of that statement I can see you're 19. I don't see what you're doing then at a high school function, right? Because at 19 you should be
Well,
out of high school.
facts, but if it's a track meet going on or a track practice, there is people that come back and watch track meets, or there are people
Facts.
watch them run track. So I don't see a problem with him being there.
Right. I'm just saying that that answers that initial
Okay.
question, right? So thank you for providing clarity. Like track meets are not closed. High school track meets are not closed to the general public, right? So,
Right.
um, so he was there at the track meet. Metcalf told him to leave. Why? Come up and initiate that confrontation. I don't know. Um, it looks like during the nearly week-long trial, prosecutors said that Anthony provoked Metcalf, and witnesses have testified that Anthony was the aggressor.
Okay.
Anthony at one point reached inside a bag and replied, "Touch me and see what happens," according to a police report. So there is a confrontation, right? And for Anthony, that's Carmelo. For
Yeah.
Carmelo to say, touch me and see what happens.
That's a
Like,
veiled threat.
right, but if the imminent threat of touching isn't present, why would you say that out the blue?
Right. I get that. I get that. I'm like I said, I'm not trying to be biased on any side. I just
Right,
want to be on the side of what's right.
right.
If I put myself in that position, I would never tell somebody touch me and see what happens. I would get ready for anything that they present to me. Like there's as black men, we know we do things when we about to fight. We either pull up our pants, take off our shirt, put our ball our fists up behind our back. Whatever we do to get ready for a fight, I would prepare for that. I wouldn't give him a threat. I'd be all right. Let's if we gonna do it, let's do it.
I don't know because I've been in a situation
But
where
I also never had a weapon either.
I I remember I was on a school bus and they were roughhousing, they were throwing shit back and forth on the school bus. I said, let it hit me and see what happened. And I ended up having to put a kid over the fucking school bus seat. And he rolled like that the whole way. I sat next to
But yeah. Okay. I see your point. I see your point.
him.
But you wasn't invoking a weapon
No, I
either.
wasn't. I was not invoking a weapon, but I did let him know, like, hey, y'all got y'all shit going on. That don't got nothing to do with me. They was throwing soda back and forth on the bus. He said, I'm gonna open this bottle. He began to proceed to open the bottle, to throw the bottle. Let it get on me and see what happened. I
Okay,
literally,
okay.
I
So
literally didn't get. Oh, well, I did. I got kicked off the bus for 2 days, but I didn't get in trouble at
yes,
school. I did not get in trouble at school.
because you
I
didn't
didn't.
fight at school. It was on the bus. You got kicked off the bus.
Anyway, I got kicked off the bus for 2 days. Got kicked off the bus for 2 days.
Okay.
But
So what you saying that his words are reasonable?
I think so. Very much so.
Okay. I
Very
just don't
much
think
so.
that me personally would do that because I never warned a person.
You also were
I
born in 1980. So, you know,
What did that mean?
different
First of all,
approaches to different
not
fights.
1980. I was born in the 80s. Don't do me.
I said I said the 80s. I didn't say the S on the end. The whole 80s, okay? We ain't gonna put you out there like that,
But yeah,
okay?
I'm not yeah, I'm not gonna give you no warnings.
But
It
that I think that's generational, brother.
once you get there, we there. But
I think
also,
go ahead.
if I do have a weapon, I'm gonna let you know that I have a weapon. Like the time I got caught under the bridge at the stoplight and they tried to jump me, I got out the car with the bat, so they knew if they approached what was about to happen.
Again, I think we're thinking of times where people had reasonable sense to just fight each other. Everybody get to live to see another day. I don't think that
Mm,
that is the same sentiment in today's fighting scenarios. Nobody
I
can live to see the next day if we get into an altercation.
I I I disagree with that because the 80s and 90s was wild. Y'all just didn't live through it. The 80s and 90s was wild. Everybody had a pistol. Everybody was selling crack, cocaine. Well, where I'm from, they was dealing.
That's okay. That's fine. What that got to do with tiffs?
The murder rate was crazy.
What that got to do with tiffs in school?
They the people that were doing the stuff were kids in school. I'm just saying, I don't think the the times hasn't changed. I
I
don't think
think
so.
so.
I think they just
Because I grew up in the 90s. I went to school in the 90s. I
you
don't
went
think
to kindergarten in the 90s. You
that's
wasn't in
fine. That's still starting
I went to
school.
high school in the 90s where these
What?
boys was carrying straps in the backpack with
Okay, and
alongside
were
crack
they shoot?
cocaine.
Where? How many school shootings did you accompany
they
or
don't they don't
participate in?
shoot up the school. They shoot at who they mad at. And
Exactly.
if you get
You
hit
not.
by something, you in the way.
Then the times have changed. If you now are worried about sending your child to school because they have the potential of not coming home from going to school, then the times are changed.
I disagree, but okay.
Anywho,
Back to the story. So he warned him and reached into his backpack. Okay.
Metcalf pushed Anthony,
Oh, he pushed him.
according to witnesses
Okay.
who said Anthony then pulled out a knife and stabbed him in the chest. The teens, both from Frisco, did not know each other. So
Okay. So the bullying aspect is
it's not, I guess the bullying would be you initiated, they're calling him the aggressor, Metcalf the aggressor.
right. I can agree with Metcalf being the aggressor, but you got to meet aggression the same. Just because I push you doesn't mean you can end my life.
Facts. Facts.
Right. You gotta if you want to engage with Metcalf, you gotta also meet it where he's at. You know what I mean? At self-defense. So if he push you, you push him back, and he fall off the bleachers and something happened to him like that, then okay, I can see that self-defense. But that's just like okay, the Zimmerman case.
Mm-hmm.
We was up in arms about that. It was a fist fight and he shot a kid. So with if we're upset about that action, we got also got to be upset about this action. You know what I mean? Because he brought a gun to a fight and he's also the aggressor. I mean, there's a little bit of difference, but he uh, you got to meet the aggression with the same level of aggression. That's what I'm
I
trying to say.
agree with that. I agree with that sentiment. I do.
Okay.
I do.
So now we fast forward to I guess the trial because that's the second protest about there not being any black people on the trial
On the jury.
on
Mm-hmm.
the jury. Yeah, on the jury.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Yeah.
I go uh, like the prosecution's supposed to do the best to get them prosecuted, right? Is that being fair? If they believe that something was done wrong,
I think the prosecution has their they have the duty of being able to prove their case.
okay. So with that being said, the defense also had their duty to defend their client, right?
They have the responsibility of providing reasonable doubt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now, did he have a public defender or did he pay for an attorney? You know that?
I think I saw something about it. Hold on, 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Carmelo openly claims he is penniless after. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. Now, my issue, if he was using a public defender, is the state can't prosecute you and defend you at the same time. You getting the the same people are paying the prosecutor as they are paying your public defender. So how motivated are they to ensure your best interest? That's why I asked if it was a public defender or a private attorney. I think that makes a big difference in a case like this.
Well, it looks like the family put together some sort of fundraiser And the donations were to help cover legal fees, relocation costs, and other needs. So I don't think this was a public defender.
Okay. Now, in the jury selection, they get to choose.
In jury selection, though, the prosecution and the um, defense have to agree on jury members, don't they?
They get to they get to remove certain jurors without any explanation. I think they get 3 of them if I'm correct. So if anyone they don't like, they get to remove them and replace them with someone else that they got to go through the process with.
But jury selection is also done in a court setting, and you sit there,
Mhm.
and whether the
Mhm.
defense called you as a jury member or the prosecution called you as a jury member, they ask you specific questions like, "What do you know about the case?" and stuff like that. And
Mhm.
then, are do you have any biases? And then, if there is something that the other side can contest to, they actually do that in the jury selection.
Right.
So,
Yep.
um, based on that, then it would be it's e it's reasonable to assume that the defense said okay to this jury.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Now, is it I'm putting the blame on his counsel that he didn't have any more representation on the jury. It's like because the the jury pool is random, I
Mm-hmm.
believe. They just send out letters, people show up. Now, if everybody showed up white, then I mean that's a possibility. Everything's a possibility, but I don't.
Yeah.
You say it was in Fort Worth, Texas,
No, this was in Frisco, Texas.
Frisco, Texas. I think there's a good population of minorities in Frisco, Texas as well.
Yeah.
Um, so I put that on his counsel.
Yeah, they were privately retained, so he did not have a public defender.
So it doesn't seem like your counsel did their due diligence on what you wanted them to do.
Yeah.
Um,
Facts.
now going to the sentencing, I'm not going to say he's guilty, not guilty, or nothing like that. But going to the sentencing, 35 years. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't. It's hard for me to protest for their causes, but also I know for a fact that the judicial system judges us harshly.
Yeah.
So I'm in this like I want to ride for my people, but I
But
also he I feel like he might have been my moral compass is preventing me.
mm,
That's what I'm gonna say. My moral compass is preventing me.
right.
So when I see the family out there protesting the 35 years, I understand. I understand. But also,
It was a push.
yeah, yeah. Also, I'm like,
That's a push.
oh, I share my beliefs. What do you think?
Yeah. Um, y'all, just I think everybody I do think that we do have an unfair judicial system towards our race. I do think that there is not equal amounts of sentencing given between any other minority and black people. I think they get the book thrown at them a lot. They need to be made an example of a lot. On the other hand, though, that does not give us a pass.
Mhm. For our wrongdoings.
Exactly. There, we still have to,
Be
just because
accountable.
exactly, just because we live in a society and have lived in a society that has no issue prosecuting us to the full extent does not also mean that they never have a reason to. Um,
Facts. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I fuck with that. Yeah.
so I'm gonna leave that
Um,
where it's
right
at.
there. Because I don't know, we might get kicked out of the cookout for having that opinion, but
I
it's like if I'm mad at Zimmerman, I nigga, I
yeah,
gotta be consistent. I gotta be consistent. It's like it's like if I don't want to be that person where rules matter for them, but they don't matter
and not
for
exactly the
me
rule. Yeah,
or for us.
yeah,
It's a
right,
standard that I stand by.
right,
And
across the
if
board.
I bend the rules for my people, then I'm no longer on that standard. I am
Right,
biased.
right, exactly.
So yeah, it's morals come with hardship. It's like that's where you find out if it's really a moral or you just
On the train.
tribalized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on the train, exactly.
yeah,
Uh,
tribalized. Yeah. So that's a hard one. I'm sorry,
that is
but
hard.
that's just my opinion.
That is a hard one, but it's
Um,
okay because
I don't agree with the races afterward though. I did see that boy go to the protest with the flag and get arrested.
that's what I mean. It's like
I don't agree with that shit.
he's already prosecuted. What is the purpose? What is the
To incite,
purpose?
incite a riot, to make people mad, to make you went there. It's only his family. It ain't like it's like the country backing it.
Right. Exactly.
So you went there to antagonize them people, and you got what you deserve. You got what you was looking for,
Exactly.
and I'm glad you got arrested after the fact. I'm glad you got arrested, and now he's online begging for donations to make his bond. I was like, he was mad that he. I forget his name. I don't even want to say his fucking name, to be honest with you. But he was a J6 rioter that got pardoned by the president,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
Okay.
he went there and said if the judge don't do it, he was gonna do it. I was like, yeah, that's terroristic threats, bro. You got to go to jail. And then he go to jail and get $1 million bond. And it's like, oh, why is my bond so high? Because you a felon, bro. Just because you got pardoned doesn't make you less of a felon. Nigga, like, it makes sense.
You're a
And
felon,
now he's
bro.
out here begging for money. So yeah,
You're a
I'm like,
felon.
keep begging. I hope you have to beg every damn day.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like this
Like
shit this shit is crazy.
you won the case. Well, you the side you believe should have won the case. What are you there for? Like you got everything that you want. You just there to incite shit.
Right.
And instead of inciting them, you get arrested. That's
Perfect.
lovely irony to me.
Perfect.
Lovely irony to me. But we went through that case, and one more thing, they putting this boy's face out there with a watermelon head. I don't know what that means. You ever see that
Mm-mm.
meme? Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm like,
It's some more. That's what I mean.
it's more, some more
Uh,
racism. It's
I
like,
don't
bro, y'all
understand the
want.
purpose of this.
I don't
Like,
even say. I don't want to say y'all. He was charged.
and
So
sentenced.
what else do you want?
Right.
That wasn't enough.
Exactly. No, just mockery. And I like, that's why I'm like, it's hard to say
Hmm.
it's you made me want to go out and protest just because y'all act like that. Like y'all act
Facts,
like
facts. Like we admit, like most of us will admit there was some
yeah,
wrongdoing,
right.
and he's doing the
His
time.
bid. He got to
Yeah.
go. He
So
then
I'm like, bro, what else do you want from us? You just want the to antagonize, But whatever. Let's move on to the next
let's
case.
go
The
on to
one
the next
because it's
case.
going to turn into a speech about racism, and I don't want it to be that. Like we identified the issue. We the judicial system worked like it. I ain't gonna say it's supposed to, but it worked. It did
As
what
it
it's
does.
yeah.
As it does.
And well, let's move on. Now this case I have heard nothing about. Um,
Cohen.
my sister brought it to my attention this morning, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
give the floor to her.
So this next case is about Cohen Wiley. This is coming out of Senatoba, Mississippi.
Senatoba, Mississippi.
Yeah,
What is that? That sounds
Mississippi.
like it's in the ocean, boy. That's how.
So for those of you who do not know, Cohen Wiley was a 1-year-old boy who was fatally shot by a police officer um during a shoplifting response at a Walmart. Some overview of the case is that the someone in Walmart called the police to accuse of a shoplifter. This particular mom was with her, I'm not sure if it was her aunt or the baby's aunt, but there are two women and the baby Cohen. And they are leaving the Walmart with their one pack of diapers. Um the confrontation did not initiate in the inside of the Walmart. There is no information that the mom or the aunt had any approaches to them inside of the Walmart and they still left. All of the information that we have so far is just been in the parking lot of the Walmart. So, ultimately, um, there is an accusation of them stealing the box of Pampers. Um,
Was the box of Pampers actually stolen, or is it a false pretense?
false pretense. Uh, the mom who is a witness to this, I think the aunt was in critical condition, in the hospital, but she is, survived up until today. I haven't heard any additional news about the aunt, but, the mom says that they have the receipt. It was not a shoplifting issue. I don't know then.
Okay, so let's break this down a little bit. So, two sisters went to Walmart with one's child.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I'm assuming they use self checkout because if they didn't, the the diaper incident wouldn't be a question. You know what I mean? If you went through a cashier, they know if you swiped that or not. You know what I mean?
No, because they still check my receipt at the door, even if I go to a cashier.
Yeah, they're gonna check your receipt if it's not in the bag. That's the only reason why they check or they put a sticker on it. But
No,
if there's
all of
no
my
sticker
stuff
on it,
were all of my stuff was in a bag, and they still wanted to see my
oh well,
receipt.
you got a high crime rate area then. Me
Yeah,
in the suburbs, they don't be checking. They be like, "Hi, bye." I'm like, "Yeah, see
yeah, they'll do that to me sometimes too, and they'll do
But
that to me more in the self
the
checkout
rule
than they
is
do.
if it's not in a bag, they're gonna ask for the receipt.
hmm
Cool.
Okay, right.
So
Diapers don't
I,
typically fit in bags anyway, but go ahead.
yeah. So I'm thinking that it's a self checkout because self checkout is notorious for theft because people. I got a gripe. I got a gripe.
Here we go.
I don't work for Walmart. Why am I here swiping my own shit? I don't. If you want to get paid, swipe the stuff I'm trying to get buy and let me buy it. My job is to give you money, not to work for y'all, not to save y'all money. Get
My
rid of these
voice don't
damn
matter.
self checkouts if you don't want
That's
people
silly.
not swiping shit. They don't work for you. Anyway,
That
that's my gripe. I don't work for you, and it pisses me off when the monitor says it don't call me a customer, it call me associate. I'm like, I'm not an associate. Uh it makes me feel like y'all are making me work for the things that I want to buy. That's my soapbox. I'm getting off of it now. Cool.
okay.
Back to the case. Um so I'm assuming they use self checkout and they didn't provide the receipt for the people at the door maybe.
The issue though is that this confrontation didn't happen inside of the Walmart. I could
Where did it
see
happen at?
all of the reports are coming from the parking lot. There is no actual mention of
So somebody
anything
came
going.
out to the parking lot and
I
accused them of
don't
stealing?
I don't know. I don't even know if they got the right people. They just said there is shoplifting happening. I don't know how you pick these people out of a how do you pick these people?
So where did
Because
the
if
incident happen? In their parking lot?
yeah, so it's in the parking lot.
Oh,
All
so
the
they
news
never
stories.
even left.
So all the news stories are in the parking lot. All of the information we have currently are in the from the parking lot. That's where my issue comes in at because I have seen numerous of times where Walmart employees have taken it, especially the receipt checkers, have taken it upon themselves to act as law enforcement and not let you leave with what they assume is stolen merchandise. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't not have it. You cannot have it both ways. Is the fucking people checking the receipt or was it not stolen?
Facts. Facts. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I also seen people try to push past them. And then I do believe that the cops should be called at that moment. If they trying to push past you and you not trying to show your receipt, because it's not a law that I have to show you my receipt, but also th- you don't have they don't have to let you shop here. Like if this their
Facts.
rule, then follow their rules so you don't get banned from the damn store. But that's just my feelings on it. So this whole I thought they was on a like they got pulled over. So everything happened in the parking lot. So
Yeah.
I thought they left and got pulled over and then they was shooting into the car. Okay, continue. Okay.
Okay. So parking lot. Okay. So they are in the car. The mom, the baby, the sister, or the aunt. The sister to the mom, or the aunt of to the mom. Anyway,
Sister-in-law or sister. That's the only way to be
what?
an aunt.
An aunt to the baby is a sister to the
Yeah, or
mom,
sister-in-law.
right? But an aunt to the mom is the sister of the mom.
Oh, that'd be an old ass lady.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, she's an aunt to somebody in this car. Um, Anyway, they are in like that's what I'm saying because the story picks up with them being in the car. There is no news coverage right
Of
now of being in the store, getting to the car, putting the baby in the
okay,
car.
so
All of it is go ahead.
let me ask you this: what happened when the police arrived on scene?
So the officers claimed that the car was driving in their direction, so they shot
Okay.
into the car.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, okay. What's the officer name? Let's get that out there. If there is a name, 'Cause see if I can find it too. 'Cause
He's on
it,
a.
it-
It says he's on a leave right now.
of
The
course, because he's that's that's
you know what I
that
don't like why I'm looking up this. They are calling this little boy a juvenile. He is a baby, like
they
juvenile.
always that's what they like from the last case. I appreciate that he was at least 18 and they was calling him a man. Cool. But they always age up our children. If he's 13, he's a man. If he's 10, he an adolescent and shit like that. I'm like, bro, no, that ain't how it works. Just give me the age of our individual.
The other thing is they are quick.
Oh, he's a
To,
cute ass little boy too. Damn.
they are quick to release body camera footage when they think they haven't done anything wrong. There still hasn't been any body camera footage, no Walmart footage, no none of this footage that is available. Like all this whole thing is surveillanced. Why are there not anything? Why is there not anything coming out?
Should we let me ask you this. Like, don't they usually protect the victims and keep their identities don't release their identities?
No, not necessarily. It makes a good news story if you know this. If they put the picture out there of the little boy, giving your name, I was able to find
Humanizes them for sure.
right exactly.
It
But
humanizes them.
hell,
I
have
just
you been able to
don't.
find the officer's name yet? Because I ain't seen the officer's name yet. I see
They
that.
they protecting the officer.
That's what I mean. I see that is the
I see the
Sanatoga
little
Police
boy.
Department. Yeah, all of the information is Sanatoga Police Department. What was the damn county that they in?
So yeah, I don't see officers say driver almost struck officers.
Tay County Sheriff's Office. Like where is the officer's name?
Okay, okay. Um, apparently we can't find the officer's name. That is unfortunate. I think that should be public knowledge, but it's not at the moment.
That's not at the moment.
Um, but let's get back to what happened. So
They shot into
the
the car
officer
and killed the
claimed
little boy.
the officer claimed that the car was driving towards him.
Yes.
Is he in a car or is he not in a car? Like
I guess
where's his position? Is he standing in the street?
I guess not in the car. There isn't enough information to give you
Oh,
that. I
okay,
guess not in
okay,
a car
okay.
because there is a shot through. They do have pictures of the car, the mom's
Oh,
car. There's a shot
yeah.
through
Can we
the
share that?
front window. Hold on.
Yeah, because if you're in a car in a parking lot, that a car driving towards you isn't life threatening. It, it's just complicated because cars drive in parking lots all the time and people walk in parking lots all the
All
time.
the
It
time.
ain't like
Exactly.
it's not like it's an awkward thing for them to be driving in a parking lot or for a police officer to be standing in a parking lot. That's just how parking lots work. So I'm just trying to get in the mindset of um the police. Like, how do you see that as a threat to you?
Okay. I'm not sure if you can see this. Hold on. This is the picture of the car. Well, actually, it's a part of a news story that I have paused,
Okay.
but this is what the car looks like.
You got it?
Yeah.
So I can little technical difficulties. Ah, there we go. Okay, let me share it.
So you can see that there is a bullet hole right here,
Right in the
but
windshield,
also
the
the
side.
side is broken.
So that means the car wasn't driving directly at you. You was off to the side of the car
Exactly.
from what the evidence is showing. So the
Right.
car wasn't. You was not in no threat of being hit by this car if you shooting the side window of the car. The car had already passed you.
Facts. This is the car. You can't refute where the
Or
car
off to the side, and you can even see the direction of the book, the entry that
is
is off
going
to
to
the
the side.
side.
Yeah, exactly. And for y'all that don't know, this right here shows that the bullet is entering. This elongated part right here shows that the bullet entered
Yeah,
and traveled
into
past
as
instead.
an angle,
Yeah, not straightforward like a
not
car.
straight. Yeah,
You standing in front of a car and you shoot into it. That
yeah,
would have been just a circle, not this oval.
yeah. Now, now with this evidence, with this, we're gonna have to do a part two of this story. We're gonna have to
Facts.
keep up with this because
Because a part of this story is that the mom says that she was trying to tell the officers that the baby is in the car. So
and it looks like he shot more than once too.
exactly.
Like you're not in.
So when we
You can't
talk
say it was an
about
accidental discharge because you shot more than once.
right,
You can't say that you felt threatened, your life was in danger because we can tell by the angle of this bullet hole
well,
that
ICE
the
got away with that with Renee Good and shot in the side. Said that she was driving at them and shot in the side of her car.
that's true. And we talking about Mississippi as well. But we know that we can't buy that. The public can't buy that
Mm-hmm.
because we can see the angle of the bullet hole. That's off to the side. You was on the what? The left side of the car as it was passing.
Yeah, facts.
And then and now you on leave because of this incident. Well, that's normal behavior
Yeah,
for police.
incidents of this
Yeah,
magnitude.
yeah. I
There
in a
isn't enough. Yeah, right now there isn't enough information because how did we get from when we say meet force with force?
facts.
How do you die, even if it is a box of Pampers? One box of Pampers.
Right, right, right. Now, just like we was talking about the last case, you got to meet the same level of force. Like I could understand if she was driving the car at you and you tried to, because that's a deadly weapon too. If she hit you with the car, you
Yeah,
can definitely die. But what I'm seeing is a reactionary, even if she was driving a car at you, at the moment of you releasing your bullets,
you were
you
out
are
of the
no
way.
longer in danger. You
You
are
were
no
out of the
longer
way.
in danger. So I can't be behind. I can't get behind this shooting. And unless she was pointing a gun at you through the car.
Nope, none
Yeah,
of that. How
this-
does stolen out of all the things, they'll put your ass in jail for shoplifting. They'll take pictures of you, ban you from the Walmart for shoplifting. They'll damn find your address from your license plate. It's not like these is
right,
hardened criminals that you can.
right.
Everything is
You can find
surveillance.
them with like
It's
if
not
you
like they
let her
switching out
leave,
license plates.
she's not gonna be done in the world.
Right.
You have surveillance of her in the store because every Walmart has cameras. You
Facts.
got her license plate. You she gotta be registered. You can find the car. You have the tools to find this person.
A
I
box of
just think
diapers does
people are
not
trigger
constitute a
happy.
life. A
Yeah.
box of diapers does not constitute a life, even if it was a stolen box
Yeah,
of
even if it
diapers.
was stolen, your life wasn't in danger. She wasn't resisting arrest because
Exactly.
you haven't arrested her.
Exactly. It, my point exactly. How? Oh my
Yeah, I just
god.
want don't as as the story progresses, we're going to progress with it. We're gonna get the information out there so y'all can follow the story as well. Because I am very invested at this moment. I knew nothing about it.
Talking about toddler killed in police. He's not a toddler. Please, y'all. A 1 year old baby has not even made it to toddler status yet. Okay. He is a baby. Alan,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like you disagree. I don't believe you are a toddler until you are in your late to two to three, four, 2 to 4 range. You actually a little bit longer than that, like 2 to 5 is probably toddler.
2 to
Three to
5. I usually count it as motherfucker walking.
right.
He toddling around. But the picture that I seen of baby, he is walking outside with a lawnmower.
Exactly. What is lawnmower?
Right. Yeah.
Barefoot
It's
in
a
the
sad
grass.
story, man. Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love
I know. I think that's so
it.
freaking adorable. He don't got no care
Right.
in the world. He just
Should we post a picture of him or should we not? Because I don't want to expose. I mean, it's already on the news, but I don't want to. How do you feel about that? This, I guess, this is an off-camera conversation, but I didn't know that I was going to be this invested in this story.
um I think for I think when you see pictures of him, it invokes an innate parent response. So I don't think it's a bad thing to post pictures of him, but like I don't want to take the focus away from don't know. I don't know.
All right, well, this is what I'm about to. I'm about
Go
to
ahead.
share a picture because
Go ahead.
I I think I'm I think by sharing a picture, you're going to get more people that care. You know what I mean? When you hear 1 year old died, yeah, it's sad, but it's different when you see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, tell me about it. The response on TikTok is going crazy. I This is the most I've seen people come together as far as being against a
Yeah,
shooting, a police shooting. It white people are
yeah.
saying stuff.
Oh,
Everybody's chiming in.
really?
Yeah, why? Yeah, it's like I don't care if she sold 100 box of diapers. The baby should
Yeah.
still be here.
The baby should still be here. Point blank, period. The baby should still be here.
Right. We not even talking about boosting where you take all of the stuff off the rack. We
Right.
talk
She
about
not
one
trying to
pack of
resell
diapers.
nothing. She just trying to. Yeah.
One pack of diapers. Like it is crazy.
Yeah. Man, shoot.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just cute. And he deserved a bullet for. Is it his diapers? Was it his diapers?
It's reasonable to assume that it's his diapers.
Yeah, man.
They ain't
I
even say what kind of diapers. We it's just diapers. Diapers.
yeah, I'm a loss for words. Yeah, I don't know how you don't feel bad for this. I don't feel like how you don't feel like you have to protect this little boy. How you yeah, man, yeah. Get off this.
Please let him go because I am having. Oh my god,
Yeah, I'm about to tear up myself. All right. Sorry to end this joint on a bad note.
that is some fucking crazy work, y'all. So
Yeah. Let's come together and get justice for him. What's his name?
Cohen,
Colin. Let's get justice for Colin. And we need police reform, but that's a topic for
yeah, that's
um,
yeah, that's
but
that. I wish we could do that with our platform, but that's bigger.
yeah, that's
That's a
yeah,
bigger program.
right.
But
But thanks y'all for coming through. Please like, share, and subscribe. We need help to grow. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers. If you can do your part, likes help, shares help, subscribing obviously helps.
comment,
Uh, yeah, we'll see you next time. So I'm out.
peace.
Hold it up there.